We are Brittany and Drew, and for the past 6 years, we've been exploring the world by van, from the US to Canada, Europe to Africa, finding so much peace, inspiration, and joy in immersing ourselves in the great unknown. After quarantining out in nature for over 2 months, parking next to rivers, seeking refuge in the desert, finding peace and solitude high up in the mountains, we began to notice that Spirit, our van, was lacking the power she needed to allow us to continue enjoying our off-grid life. So, today, we return to the city to take care of some very important tasks before heading off on a powerful new adventure made possible by our friend Sean and OHMMU Lithium Batteries. Now, before we take you along for today's journey, let's take in a deep breath and let it out as we learn how to navigate this winding road and wild world together. And now, it's time to enjoy the show.
This is a really interesting experience to film. Hanging upside down in our swing. But I really loved my view. Look at that sky.
Documenting history, quarantine, week, I don't know what anymore.
Year 2020, that's 2020 for the record.
More people watching the sunset than ever these days.
People are really appreciating nature.
They're flocking from near and far. Oh, look at it glow! That's the bioluminescence that has returned to the ocean.
Look at that, really colorful right there.
So it's an algae that when it gets agitated, it lights
activates.
up. It's incredible. Apparently when there's dolphins swimming in it, it does it too.
It's not like all waves though, it's just
sometimes
like
it's green, sometimes it's blue. Whoa.
Freaking
That's amazing. Guess where we are now? You probably wouldn't guess, but we're back in the city because we have some chores to take care of and we need to visit our storage unit. Plus, Drew got a very exciting box shipped to him from Hawaii.
Woo! Can't wait to open that guy up.
How am I ever gonna keep up with you on my mountain bike?
I think we're in a different league now, babe.
Shoot.
This thing's amazing. I feel like I'm on NASCAR.
Basically.
Dude, I'm so happy. See ya.
So for those of you who don't know, we were able to meet Eddie, who is one of you guys, one of our subscribers, when we visited Hawaii a couple months ago. And Eddie has been a huge inspiration and kind of like mentor in Drew's Ironman endeavors, which unfortunately, if you guys saw one of our last episodes, that Ironman has been postponed.
Canceled for 2020, but hopefully it'll be back on for 2021.
And you will be all set.
Yeah.
With the right set of wheels.
It's so light.
That's exciting. We just gotta get rid of this box. This thing's like taking up the van. Here he goes! He's so fast, I basically missed him. And look at that guy. That's the first cruise ship I've seen in a while. I doubt there's anybody on it. Come away with me. We got the bike and the box wedged in there.
We got a full load.
And we've made it to our first destination where we're gonna begin tackling some of our van upgrades. And our first stop of the day is Joanne's, which we were both pretty surprised that she was deemed as an essential business. But
things seem to be opening up here in California a little bit. So we got our face mask. We're gonna abide by the rules and go get some duck cloth.
Duck cloth it is.
We'll explain what that is in a minute.
Quack, quack.
I can let 2 more customers into the store.
So we found the duck cloth, which is this like waterproof, really durable cloth that we wanted to use to cover our very back windows, but they have it in every color except for black.
I just asked in the back and they are not going to be getting any more in for a while.
Oh, bummer. Well, we didn't get what we needed, but Drew was just saying retail is going to be very different for a while. You see all of these raindrops? That means we're in the mood for pizza night! Because when it rains, you gotta have like pizza and a movie night, right? Found our spot for the night.
This might be a new favorite spot.
New favorite city spot. It's always nice to get a view of the ocean from home.
I always like seeing other people hanging out on the coastline, just enjoying each other's company and taking in the view too.
Yeah. Look at that! Our neighbors are having pizza night too! How cute! Pizza and wine night. It's adorable.
Wonder what kind of pizza and what kind of wine.
I wonder too. Is it as delicious as ours is?
Nope.
Look at this, guys. All the veggies. Basically like a salad on top of a crust.
Seriously, the best part about pizza night is this moment right here.
For you. No way. This part of pizza night is when it comes out of the oven. Look at this. This is Drew's beauty.
Look at that.
Go ahead.
Magic.
And put her in there.
Top shelf.
Here we go. Soon. Very soon. Aw, beautiful.
Beautiful. It dropped.
It's like a reverse sunset right now. It's like upside down.
That's why I thought it was the moon for a second.
Crazy looking. It totally looks upside down.
Wild.
If there wasn't a truck there, it would look better.
You get the idea.
Hurry, just in time.
Up to the upper deck.
There's not much left. There she goes. Look at this beauty.
Ooh.
Steamy goodness. And look at Drew's.
Ooh, so good.
So good.
Feel that heat rising.
And we have our very serious pizza cutter here. You gotta go with the best.
Make a little cut. Make a little cut. Everybody wants to see it. Pizza!
The cheese. Oh, look at that. Will.
Oh.
Classic. Oh, chosen one. Ah, it's really hot. You're gonna have to let that cool off before your baby mouth touches it. Mine's never quite as cheesy, but that's okay. It looks amazing. Mr. Adventure pro tip, always start with 2 pieces of pizza.
It's really hot though. I feel for you. Get it, go!
Wow! We gotta say it.
Pizza night!
Good night, guys. We're gonna watch something. I don't know what yet. I don't know. Something good. DIY oil change in the parking lot.
An exciting point. I just removed the oil filter.
Ooh.
Little self-servicing today.
Thanks, babe.
Make sure our vehicle and van is in tip-top shape.
Only the best for you, Spirit.
That's right.
In case you guys ever decide to do your own oil changes, Pep Boys and O'Reilly's allow you to drop off your old oil. He has returned.
I have. It was a long trip, guys.
You got a lot more than I expected.
Well, I had multiple projects happening in my mind, but at least I had a list.
We're supposed to be going to Arizona tomorrow, but I have a feeling we're gonna need one more day. Are we gonna need one more day?
Nah.
Really?
I don't know, we'll see. I had a list, and I had little dimensions, guys.
That sounds like a late night.
It was a bike drawer shelf extension for my new bike. Oh yeah,
You don't have to
I'm not.
social distance
I'm not in the
with
store
them.
anymore.
Spirit's gonna get spruced up a little bit.
She's
Why
getting
not?
spruced.
Good time for that. The Pinata store is now selling Comet and toilet paper. And cereal, apparently. Guess nobody's buying pinatas these days. Where do we go? Normally we would wait until we're out in nature to do these things, but we have an 8-hour road trip ahead of us, and an extra bike that cannot live in our hallway. So, random parking lot off the side of the highway it is. And we should just tell them why we're going to Arizona.
Yeah, we're going to get new OHMMU lithium batteries.
Yes! No more beeping, dying batteries.
I know, our batteries just haven't been holding up as we needed, and we need way more power in the van.
Can't wait. Then we don't have to worry about heating our water without having to turn on our van and blah, blah, blah. But we got a few projects to go before we can roll. Time to do all that.
Look at those colors pop.
I love how smartly you just added this simple little thing.
In a perfect world, I would have widened the entire tray, but that would require a lot more deconstruction back there. But speaking of deconstruction, I gotta cut off this inch off our little toolbox shelf.
It's getting chilly out there as the sun goes down, but I'm gonna start to prepare dinner and we'll see you guys in the morning. I think we should be leaving for our road trip. I think. Finally.
Can't believe I did it.
Good work.
I had to back up for a second just to like take it all in. A triple bike slide. I'm triathlon equipped.
Welcome to the next day, where it is now after 5. We're still at the storage unit. Days here always seem to take so much longer than we anticipated, but pretty sure we're wrapping things up in there. Let's check on Drew and see when we're gonna be able to start this road trip. That's probably gonna take us well into the night. How's it coming along in here?
Coming along. Almost finished.
Just stacking the blocks?
Pretty much. Putting the towers back. Yeah.
Now that is a perfect fit. It's crazy.
Look right here.
Wow. Precise.
You wanna see something crazy?
Whoa. The triple bike slider.
The triple. Look at this, even with suspending wheel capabilities.
Beautiful architecture.
Thanks.
Impressive.
I studied economics.
Can't say we don't try to use every single inch of our house.
Try.
The sun is setting on yet another day where we have not yet arrived to Arizona. But we are probably gonna drive well into the night. Good night, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully in a new state.
Morning.
We arrived to Arizona late last night.
It was truck stop life for us because we needed a quick place to stay. There were campers next to us because campgrounds are closed, but this was convenient and on our route.
We still have 2 more hours to go, so let's do it.
Onwards.
Onwards.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs.
So we've just arrived to Sean, who is the owner and founder of OHMMU. We've just arrived to his house where he's going to be helping us install our new lithium batteries. And he was in the middle of washing his van, and so look, Spirit's getting to wash too.
Cheers.
Cheers. Sean, meet everyone. Everyone, meet Sean.
Hi everyone. So we do lithium iron phosphate batteries, which are awesome for any mobile power solutions because they're lightweight and they have a tremendous capacity. Usually you look at like a lead acid battery, comparing that to this, you're gonna get at least twice as much energy in the same space, which is really nice when you're looking at like RVs and campers and mobile living, because you only have so much space. You want to maximize everything that you do. It's all about efficiency. They weigh less, so you can increase your payload capacity. More water. That's what you need, right?
That's right.
Bigger water tanks.
So we can stay off the grid.
Yes, longer. But also like how many cycles are you going to get? So how long is it going to last? If you can store a certain amount of energy a certain number of times, then you would multiply those two numbers and you'd say, okay, this is how much energy over the lifetime of this battery I'm going to get to store and retrieve. If you look at it like that, even though the cost of the lithium batteries is higher, it really adds up to being on par or sometimes even cheaper when you do the life cycle analysis like that. So each time you're charging and discharging, you might get twice as much energy, and then you might get 2 to 3 times as much lifespan. You're looking at 4 to 6 times as much actual battery. Wow. Instead of just 1x basically.
So we can get like, how many years would you say the batteries last in general?
10.
10 years.
Yeah, 8 to 10 years
Wow.
is the general expectation for an application like this.
Wow.
That's amazing. We're excited to have these batteries in our van.
Yes.
Yeah, we're excited to get them in there.
I can't
Cool.
wait.
Well, let's make it happen.
Cool.
You gotta make some room,
Gotta make some room in here.
Oh yeah. Oh, I wanted to ask one more question.
Yes.
What was the inspiration behind the name?
Nausicaa, the Valley of the Wind. And that movie is all about like environmental changes and environmental damage caused by humans and how it impacts the future and the world. Some of the inspirations for us early on to start creating these batteries is that they last a lot longer and they use a lot less material. So for us, it's more sustainable to use these batteries.
Yeah.
Tesla's, which is where we started, they burn through their 12-volt batteries like every year or two. They're changing 12-volt batteries. So they're taking this 30-pound lead block out and putting in a new one, and then that gets melted down, of course, and a lot of the material gets recycled, but it's very toxic. Lead is a really toxic material, and working with it is really harmful and hazardous to the environment. So we wanted to minimize that and go with lithium so it can last way longer, get the lead out of your vehicles, it's lighter weight.
Whew. Hot doggies.
Say bye to the old battery.
Bye-bye, AGM gel battery.
No
You
more.
are very, very heavy.
That means every time you drive, you're using less energy. So it's because your vehicle is going to be more efficient because it's a little bit lighter. Every cycle on a lithium battery is more efficient. There's less energy lost to heat. All of those kind of things all come into the equation, and we're thinking very environmentally about that. So an OHMMU is this big, powerful creature in Nausicaa, and that combined with Ohm, which is like the symbol for
Yoga,
resistance
yes.
and energy, and the term that's used in yoga, all of those kind of things, all those elements came into coming up with the name that we decided, OHMMU.
Part 2. Make it look like I'm doing something more than supervising.
Putting these in and out is so much easier.
It is so tight in this small little cubby back here. Good thing I only have to access the batteries every now and again because it is really tight. Little cubby up here under the bed. And here's the connectors I'm working with. There we go.
How much easier are those to move?
So much lighter.
Yay!
It's amazing. Micro gym workout.
It's group waffle time. Tiny spaces. We're almost there.
The connectors though on these new batteries are so much easier because it's one bolt going down instead of a lug I gotta connect to, which makes this process way better.
Look at how beautiful that is. That's our future lentil loaf. Planning to be able to put all of this in the loaf pan, just as Drew is plugging Spirit into her new power system so that we can ride off into the sunset and have a beautiful place to enjoy dinner.
Sean actually did this, but we got it strapped in nice and tight with a big tie down. Ready to get that fridge and freezer turned back on from those fresh groceries we got earlier.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Brittany's climbing in there to do the honors.
Where is it?
It's right there.
This red one?
Yep, if the van blows up, it's your fault. Flip them both up at the same time, black
Both
and
of
red.
them?
Black and red.
Okay, ready?
Hold on, let me get a little closer. Go. Is there a rover on?
Yes,
We got lights.
it's blinking.
Oh,
Cupcakes? In Japanese.
look at this.
Literally how sweet.
Are they hot right now? Oh, wow.
It's working! There's water! Which is great because I have a lot of dishes now. Look, that meatloaf. It's ready to go in the oven. Have you ever had a mulberry?
A mulberry?
Fresh from Sean's tree.
Ooh.
I never ate one before.
Wow, it's
Have you?
bizarro. No. Is it like a blackberry?
It's like a raspberry but sweeter and bigger.
Very
Go.
cool.
That's your treat.
I'm choking. Now it's so good.
Yeah.
Dude, that's really good.
Yeah. I was kind of blown away.
Can we take the tree with us? I was just in the garage checking all the wire temperatures, feeling if the lugs were hot, anything was just out of order, and it is in tip-top shape.
You smell a little bit.
I've been sweating.
It was hot.
What do you expect today?
Oh, you worked really hard, so thanks, babes, and I'm excited.
I'm very excited.
No more beeping battery because
No more beeping inverter or not enough energy to power our water heater. We are going to be able to be off the grid and have our power supply necessities and needs met.
I think we're gonna head back out to BLM land, maybe around Sedona. We're waiting to see if the border to Alaska opens, but we might just go check it out ourselves. So subscribe if you haven't yet.
Smash that like button.
And turn on notifications because we might be switching our days to Sundays, not sure. We love Adventure Thursdays. We know you do too, but Sundays some of you are at home more, maybe?
Yeah.
But okay.
And if you guys are in need of batteries, be sure to check out OHMMU. We're really
Yes.
excited to have these power banks.
We love our batteries.
Thanks.
Peace, guys.
Love you guys. See you soon. Day 1 of Spirit's new battery banks.
Brand new batteries. We upgraded to such a better power system yesterday. I feel like I was a doctor working on Spirit's internal organs and she got a whole new upgrade. We went from 270 amp hours in our van from the AGM gel batteries to 450 lithium amp hours. So we've ran the hot water heater, we have the inverter on, the fridge and freezer has been running the compressor at 5 amps per hour. Our laptops are charging, and I'm looking at the app again, and our batteries with the solar input are back at 13.2 volts.
Whoa.
100%. I mean, it is really sunny out, but after all that usage, our old batteries would have been struggling by now.
I'm able to turn this on.
Our van was essentially becoming our generator to power the components of our van because our batteries weren't holding the capacity.
Now we have OHMMU.
OHMMU!
Quarantine workout 101. Just take an old AGM battery out. Ooh! Oh, that's a lot harder than I thought.
Can you deadlift it,
Like Arnie.
Garney? Get it to the hips and then catapult it up.
Ooh! It's a good stepping stool.
It is. It's perfect for you.
Yeah, it's nice. I got a perch.
Let's see it. Nice.
Yeah. Ooh.